CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, we got a little update that we are going to do right now. And when I mean little, I mean very small. And today I want to talk about some of the problems that we've had so far with this update, namely Dr.T. They have essentially ruined Dr.T for some reason. So we're going to talk about that and more. I don't know why this is screwed up. So stick around. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate it if you throw in that code chicken into the shop. And I did put some prototypes down on my base today to have some fun against Hammerman. I'll show you those replays maybe later if it seems exciting enough. So the problem with Dr.T, they have essentially ruined the Dr.T event with some of these changes, which is not really what I was talking about yesterday. But what I was talking about yesterday was from my perspective, right? And that's the perspective of max level player, don't care about power stones because I have tons and I'm not in an operation or not in a task force that does high level ops all the time where I need to boost constantly. And yeah, so they didn't jump out to me or they weren't really concerned to me, but I totally get it. So the problem that we're seeing now is the Dr.T event, it's way harder. It gives less rewards. You actually lose gold by completing 7 stages of Dr.T, which is crazy. Like, that's just silly. That should obviously, like, at the bare minimum, you should be able to maintain your gold by, you know, playing the game. So that doesn't make sense. And they nerfed the rewards, and they made the stages a lot harder. So this is actually a pretty big problem for lower level players that want to build up, you know, a steady supply of Power Stone chance. Like, when you think of it from the perspective of how long it takes to get a perfect Gunboat Energy statue or a perfect Power Stone chance or whatever it is that you want to get. When you think of it from that perspective, so nerfing the overall amount of statues you can build may not seem like a huge deal, and you can look at it just in terms of, yeah, it's less powder, which it is, but nerfing the chances to get, you know, these statues that take years to get kind of sucks for new players. So I do get, you know, the people that are complaining about it because it's like, you know, typically updates should make things better, and maybe I didn't explain it well or go into it enough when I did my sneak peeks. Now, in my defense, when I do sneak peeks, especially lately, some of the other guys can speak to this, maybe they can agree or disagree, whatever. In my personal experience, I don't go super into depth on the numbers because a lot of the times the dev build numbers are wrong, or they change, and then it's like, okay, why did I just go into, you know, all the trouble of doing that just for, you know, just to give you guys wrong info, and it's like misleading and not, you know, helpful, which is obviously the opposite of what I want to do. So there's that, which is, you know, maybe that's a chicken thing, maybe that's I don't know. So it happens sometimes, so I try not to do that unless I'm like 1,000% sure on what it is. But yeah, maybe I could have covered that a little bit better. But regardless, they wouldn't have changed anything based on what I said anyway, so it doesn't matter. The main issue, I believe, is the difficulty. I think if they can rectify the difficulty, ramp up the rewards. I mean, the whole thing's the deal. Like, you got to fix all of it. You know, make it scale better. Keep the threat level on. That's fine. You know, there is the ability to turn that off, which is good. If you don't want to, you know, have a challenging Dr.T, you just want to get the same rewards. So there is some stuff you can do there. I believe you have to complete it completely first to be able to get that ability to turn the threat level on or off. I was able to do that. Oh, sorry, my camera just went off. I don't know what's doing that lately. I was able to do that, but I think that was after fixing, or after beating, sorry, the Dr.T initially. So, you know, it is a problem. I'm sure they're going to fix it. I can't imagine that this is just going to be the new normal, especially knowing that most players don't like it at all. You know, at least like, it's a hard thing to go on both sides with, but I mean, for Supercell's sake, at least they tried, I guess, to make Dr.T better. Or to do something on the main island that wasn't, you know, a total flop. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the answer is there, but we can go ahead and flare on this one. Yeah, there we go. Candy cane's coming in hot, and boom. That guy. This was what I was using on Crab, Mech, and Bombers. It was just kind of slow, so I kind of stopped using it, but it does work. It does work, especially with Bullet. It's a fair strategy for sure. I think it benefits a lot more from having a lot of offensive statues, because then you can really beef up the gunboat energy around them and stuff. But yeah, so let's go 1, 2, 3. But those mechs, man, they are just impervious to everything. Nothing bugs them. And as long as they can lock up the boom cannons, and if they don't have a doom cannon or something on their base, then they're pretty much toast. They're pretty much toast. And you know, as long as we don't lose too many bombers to mine, since we don't have Kavan, this attack is pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. That guy definitely had no ice statues. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think maybe we're making this too big of a deal? Do you think it is a big, huge problem and Supercell should be punished for it? Or are you somewhere in between and don't really care either way? Let me know what you guys think down below. Because I don't know, I feel like it's a big problem. I feel like it's a big problem. Especially, like, the main thing for me is, like, I don't understand how you missed that in the update, right? It's like, how do you not make it just better for everybody? Like, what it should be is you should get, like, threat level bonuses. Like, you should get a bonus for every threat level that you complete as it progressively gets higher, right? That you should get a lot more loot from doing it that way. So yeah, that's how I think, they could go about it. But it's just a simple thing. Like, I feel stupid even, like, talking about it because it's such a simple, basic thing. It's like, just make it playable. Make it so you get all your stuff back. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But this is what, you guys have been talking about, especially in the comments. So I wanted to, make a video on this subject. And, yeah. So once we get talking about it more so with Supercell, then we'll definitely, I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as I hear anything. But, yeah, that's where we are at least for today on the Dr.T problems and that stuff. So we shall see. Let's throw into 3x mode and boom. So we got some pretty good loot there. Let's see what we got back at... I'm playing the main base so much, guys. I got to show you my hammer level 7 defense. So we went with the 2 hot pots and a damage amp, which was honestly overkill. I'll throw in a 4 times here. But it was the heavies and the Zukas at the very beginning that were the problem. I kept losing those, so I was like, alright, you know what? I'm just going to throw down all the prototypes. Who cares? And we got our rocket choppers going to level 24, I think. Got some good progress on those guys today as well. So, yeah, this one was close, but I think those staggered out boom cannons in the back, they really did the trick for us. Critter launchers helped slow them down a little bit too, which was really nice. And just the way this base is set up, they kind of go all the way around, and nothing ever specifically targets that one boom cannon, even with the cannon down upgrading and the rocket launcher down upgrading. Yeah, there's pretty much no problem to finish that one off. So that was cool, because I haven't done a hammerman in a while. It's been a minute, for sure. Yeah, so we got rocket choppers going to, 24. So 3 more levels there. And we also made it to level 80 today, which is pretty cool. And if you guys are looking, all the new stuff, it's all in the, you click on the number here. So you can go to news, you can go to your videos, which never loads for me for some reason. None of it loads for me for some reason. Yeah, so you can check all this stuff out here at the top if you can make it through all the buffering. That seems to always happen. Maybe it's just a chicken thing. Boom Pass we are chugging along on as well. And yeah, we'll finish that up. Still got a week left, so still got lots of time before we get to gem the rest. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.